I'm here to insult.
That's right. So today we're streaming gameplay from our upcoming title, A Wizard's Lizard. This is the Beta 5 build that we just pushed out this week. Joshua thinks I'm beautiful, so that makes me feel a lot better.
A little self-esteem boost there for you.
That's right. I'm gonna
Hey,
click
you can
this
see my
game
tiny
div.
face in the corner.
That's right.
Hello, I'm Matt's tiny face. I'm itty bitty. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that was about it.
You were interrupted by Matt's tiny face.
That's right.
Yeah, so this is Wizard's Lizard beta, and we're just going to show you some of the new stuff we've been working on, including a lot of the macro, or the town design stuff is fairly new.
Yep. So
Um,
one of the biggest changes is the starting gold mechanic. One of the things we've been working on is that when you start the game, now there's this NPC who will give you some amount of starting gold. Right now I'm at 1,000, and that number can be increased by rescuing townsfolk from the dungeons. And he tells me that if I rescue more, he has no doubt they'll contribute more gold. So that's
no
very nice.
doubt.
No doubt. So I only have 1,000 gold right now, but if I had more, I can come to the marketplace and purchase weapons before I go into the dungeon. And one of the ways to expand the town store now is by finding blueprints within the dungeon. And the blueprints will allow this shopkeeper here, who runs a humble store, to upgrade his inventory.
You know what I thought was interesting about the blueprints is you came up with that idea, but I had actually seen it in Rogue Legacy, which is a game you haven't played.
No, it's not.
So it must be a good idea if multiple indies are doing it, right?
That's true.
I like it a lot because it's a more incremental and progressive way to upgrade your shop. Instead of what we had just prior to this release, it was just 3 different distinct types of shops. It was like you unlock the item shop, you unlock the weapon shop, and then you just had a choice of the 3 items that they had in their shop, which was kind of weak, and it was really easy just to unlock and be done with it. But this has also extended the content a lot.
It really has, yeah. We didn't really have a long-term solution for the individual shopkeepers, so this is a lot better. You may have heard us talk about this on the podcast ad nauseum.
Yes. I would imagine that anyone who would be in here streaming with us has heard of Lost Cast, but I'm going to put a link anyway in the chat. That's our podcast, and it's been weekly for a while now. I wonder how long we've actually been a weekly show.
3 weeks? 2 weeks? A week and a half?
Three in a row. I actually can't hear any sound effects coming from the game at all.
Really?
Is that expected? Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, it might just be because... Oh, I know what it is. I have the stream muted, and I actually have to watch the live stream, so I'm 30 seconds behind as well.
Oh, nice. Well, that's gonna
So
be
pretty much you're talking about things that you've already done.
That's right.
So this is the gravestone room, and those gravestones are actually where the text is that the Kickstarter backers wrote.
So
just a little.
you're gonna be really behind because I'm already in a different room.
Really?
Yeah, I'm now in the room with the green key actually, and you can see there's actually a visual bug with the blocks. So they look like gratings at the moment, but they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's such an easy thing to fix, and I I really meant to get it done before this beta build, but there's just so much. There was like 20 things like that I was like, oh, that's really easy, I'll just fix that. But there were so many, I couldn't get to them all. It's frustrating.
People want to see Matt. Here's Matt for you. The people demand Matt.
More Matt.
More Matt.
Matt is tiny. We can switch, toggle around on occasion.
We're
Hey, there's Matt. It's my Lude mug.
That's right. We're still working out the kinks in the multi-person remote Twitch streaming. This would be very easy if it was just one of us streaming one thing, but we're trying to kind of get both of us in the mix, and Matt's in LA and I'm here in the Bay Area, so it presents some complications technicality-wise.
Yeah, And as we found out with Lostcast, if we only did this kind of thing when we were hanging out in person, it would be like once a month at best. Even when we're living near each other, it's weird. It's like it's hard to get those things done, but it's easy when it's all remote. Easier anyway.
Ooh, boomerang. I'm totally gonna get the boomerang. I love the boomerang. It's one of my favorite weapons. I don't know. What do you think?
Boomerang's really fun. I like it because it's so different. There's nothing else that feels like it in the game. Oh hey. I'm 30 seconds behind, I know, but the sticker, did you see the sticker on the health potion? Are you happy now?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Is that going to shut you up?
I don't know. I wasn't the one who even mentioned it. If you read our forums, our users have been demanding it. Demanding. Whee.
Whiskey Girl says it's looking good. Much appreciated.
So this is one of the new hostage rooms that I'm in, and this is how you increase your starting gold within the game. By rescuing these guys that are trapped throughout the dungeon.
You had again I'm behind, but you had an owl blocking the door in that hostage room.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
The joys of procedural generation.
Anyway, you just redid these hostage rooms. They used to suit like two different purposes. Hostages could be used to either get more gold for you in the game, or to unlock a store for you. And so we changed hostages, and now they only do just the money now, right?
Right, yeah. So we kind of decoupled the shopkeeper stuff from the hostage stuff. So the hostage's only purpose now is to increase the amount of gold that you get when you're starting the game. That makes things a little simpler. And then the shopkeepers, they don't ever get rescued. They just there's just one shopkeeper in town, and he has his inventory expanded when you purchase blueprints within the dungeon. So the dungeon, or the blueprint, is actually pretty difficult to get right now, and it's something that I'm going to change a little bit moving forward. Right now you have to complete a complicated quest and save a bunch of money and get to the crypt in order to purchase blueprints. And that'll probably remain in the game, but I'm going to take some of the blueprints and distribute them throughout the earlier dungeons as well, make them a little easier to get, so there's some kind of more incremental upgrades.
Yeah, we found out by implementing that what ended up happening was all the blueprints were at the end of the game, and so they were something that could only be accessed kind of like at endgame by really skilled players who'd learned about the game, already gone through it and stuff. And the whole point of the blueprints was to help you progress, to ease the skill difficulty cliff, right? Make it more like a ramp, and so that wasn't a very good design. And that's currently in the beta, right? Like,
yeah, in this
people
build,
have early access. That's what they're playing, right?
Hey, I found the secret door to the forest.
You did?
Yes, but I'm not going to go in it right now.
Cool. Oh wow, they're right next to each other.
That's a bug too. Bugs.
Why can't they be next to each other?
It just doesn't look very good.
Ah, okay. So that's a should.
It's a should, yeah. It's not like a functional bug, really. It's just kind of doesn't look as good. Oh man, it's a mimic. Damn it.
You know what I would eat is have you ever seen these rocks? They look like actual rocks, like little pebbles or gravel. And like I think last time we saw them was at in a bowl at a party. But the whole bit is they're supposed to look like rocks, right? Mm. They should make a gold nuggets version of those. Like they look like actual gold.
It's like the Halloween pirate gold equivalent.
Yeah, you're talking about like coins and like the loot. Yeah. I'd want to see one of those little just little gold nuggets, because gold nuggets are so satisfying. Totally.
You mentioned the other day that your only graphic you're happy with for treasure is the nuggets.
It is. It's I don't know what it is. The gold nuggets I think turned out really well, and I think part of it is that I did all of the gold initially for Project Warhead, which if you follow our podcast was our real-time multiplayer game contract from last year. It didn't work out. So I did them a long time ago. I mean, at this point, that's like a year ago. So it makes sense that I'm not happy with those graphics. They just, I don't know, they're built on bad fundamentals. Like the coins are way too detailed. The crown doesn't have a good core shape to it. All these things are bothering me. And then I did the nuggets very recently, and I'm really happy with how they look. I mean, they're way simpler, so.
Right. Yeah.
But like, I would really love to redo the treasure graphics. It's just one of those things where it's like, that's probably a could, not even a should, you know?
Yeah, they're kind of good enough.
Yeah, it's buried underneath like a pile of 100 other things that I don't have the time for. Hey, we got Greg in here. Glove.
Yay!
What's up, Greg? Greg is of the Whippering, and he is helping us with our marketing and business development. Super good things for indies to have.
I totally did not die. Oh god, now I'm gonna die.
When you say that, I'm just gonna have to watch you die. Like I know it's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, "Oh man," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, it's coming. I get to watch him die." Are you playing super badly, Geoff? I see what you're doing right now.
I had a little problem with the wolf. He wrapped me up pretty good.
Had a problem with the wolf.
Now I'm fighting the boss, and I'm not doing so hot on the health. It's okay though. I think everything will be okay.
Yeah, it'll all work out in the end.
Yeah, it'll all work out in the end. I actually really like the boomerang for the boss.
He's great for the boss because it rips through zombies. And like, I feel like the boss is pretty easy as long as you manage the zombies. So you either have to be really patient and deal with the zombies and then pay attention to the boss, or you have to have something that deals with zombies really great, like daggers or boomerang. Axe isn't bad either because you can one-shot them when you bounce.
Yeah, the boomerang is nice though because it also hits the boss multiple times. If you aim it correctly and you get the right distance, it'll hit him like 3 or 4 times as it kind of goes along its arc.
Yeah, if you keep him in that sweet spot where the boomerang is going down and then reversing, you can hit him like a whole bunch. But it's kind of hard to keep him at that. Did you die?
I totally died. It's okay though, because now I have to deal with skeletons. The boomerang is also excellent for bone piles. Watch me rip these bone piles apart with the boomerang. You just get it right, that sweet spot, and it just takes them out.
Yeah. Bone piles are really fun. I think because of the bone emitters.
Yeah. This guy's totally gonna die.
I think that was actually a suggestion on the forum, wasn't it? From
I believe so, yeah.
David, who gives us all that great feedback, was talking about it was Bone Storm. They turn into a bone storm, just all the bones.
All the bones in the world. Uh-oh. The other thing that makes this encounter harder when you're dead is that the zombies will turn into skeletons when they die. Oh, Jesus. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to chat. I'm trying not to die really hard.
No, I'm in there. It's cool.
Okay.
We're talking about music. Joshua is basically done with all the music. I mean, obviously we like to have more songs and stuff, but just because we keep irresponsibly adding new zones all the time. He's already done there's town music, museum music, and there's all 3 zones. There's boss music. Like it's a complete soundtrack. But here we are, like, well, now we have a forest and a den of thieves and a arena. Was there another one? There wasn't, right? That's it. I hope that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, did you show? Has everybody seen the new stats and inventory screen?
Oh, maybe not. Let's see. One second. Let me kill this bone pile before I get screwed up. So, yeah, you can see the entire map. I've explored this entire cemetery at the moment, so it is nice and fleshed out. You can also see my stats and the equipment I currently have, which is the boomerang and I guess I have the full set of leather gear, like the first tier of defense gear. So
excellent.
I also have the wolf's blood. Or cheetah's blood, or whatever we're calling it at the moment. That's
blood of the cheetah.
Blood of the cheetah. Yes, it allows me a dash. I'll link to the past style, which is pretty fun. Allows me to traverse back through these dungeons. Ow! There's a skeleton waiting for me at the door. That's not cool. So I'm actually going back through the dungeon now I've killed the boss because I'm going to go get the key.
And you're going to take more damage.
And I'm going to take more damage because that's always fun.
Oh, you're going to do... so you're doing a quest right now.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the key quest. So there's a green key that exists somewhere in the cemetery. I think I came across it already. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. I don't remember where it was on my map now, so I'm going to have to, like, explore and figure out where it was. And I have to kill all these undead things I didn't kill the first time through when I was alive. Luckily, I kept the boomerang. I opted to keep the boomerang instead of the boom spear that I got at the boss because I personally like the boomerang better, even though it does slightly less damage. I have a feeling... Okay, so here's this room, yeah. So before, when I was alive, I couldn't go through these blocks that look like grates. But now I have the slime key, which is disturbingly wet with slime.
Disturbingly wet.
Disturbingly, yes.
If it's just moist, it's like, okay, it's a damp key. It's like you're disturbed by how slimy it is.
Now I'm going to resurrect on this pentacle. Come back to life. And I'm going to go back to the store. I'm going to buy the health potion. Yeah. Oh wait, this is the wrong way.
Josue asks in the chat, is anyone here participating in Ludum Dare 28?
Are we?
Nope. Good talk.
I don't think I'm going to go to the forest. The forest is an optional zone. Actually needs probably a lot of work right now. So I'm going to go to the sewer. Oh god.
Oh, you know what we should do with we should make the entrance to the forest once it appears look very foresty.
Yeah, I have a ticket for that actually.
Okay.
So here's the question: do I take the boom spear to the sewer?
Or the boom spring? Boom spring. What would that be?
Boom spring.
Boom spear or boomerang are your current choices, right?
Yep, I'm gonna keep the boomerang.
Yeah. Oh no! Is that the dash still bugs out and stops you from running?
Yeah. Like Ken, it's like a cross doorways.
No. I already spent so much time fixing that. Why? Sorry, did you say you knew the cause? It was doorways?
Oh, I think it has something to do with the doorways. Like when you...
Okay, that's not so bad. Because there's already some other doorway bugs I need to fix.
Let's see. So this is the sewer zone. It's very trap heavy and a little bit more dangerous than the cemetery in general. There's also this new poison mechanic in the sewer that does some damage over time, which is kind of nasty.
And I'm seeing bubbles, so maybe that bug where some people aren't seeing bubbles, it's the frame rate trigger.
It must be, because we have some code that it's basically the poison particles are part of our particle emitting system, and there's some optimization code in there that will stop showing particles if the frame rate drops too low. Oh, I like this room. This room with the mutants that just rush you.
That room startled me one time. I was playing. I think I was recording some video for a trailer or something, and I came into that room and I was not ready for it, because like most of the other rooms, specifically in the sewer, but probably the whole game, you can kind of like. Usually when you first come into a room, you can kind of triage and see what you need to do and maybe hide out in a corner to give yourself some time to think. But in that room, there's no time. The mutants are like, here we are. And so you have to just start fighting right away.
That's pretty funny. You kind of got to rush and start cutting him around, or else they're just going to mob you.
Yeah. Hey, T2 Norway is going to participate in Ludum Dare.
Nice.
Good for you. Best of luck. Knock 'em dead. We will eventually, probably, right? We're going to open source Jin someday, and once we do... so we talked about this before, about why we haven't entered Ludum Dare yet, and somebody mentioned that it's a little confusing to me. There's actually a jam, and there's a contest, and they're quite a bit different. There's the contest is just like a one-person team, and you've got 48 hours, and they all enter, and I guess they're judged on or something. I've never really followed that. The jam is, I think it's any number of up to 5 people. I'm just making numbers up at this point. Anyway, it's a team, and the rules are different. You have, I think, 72 hours, and also you don't have to use publicly available tools. You can use stuff that's proprietary, or just in our case, stuff you haven't opened yet.
So,
unless anybody corrects me in the chat, see if I misinformed anyone. Hey,
the sewer is one of my favorite dungeons as well. I really love the aesthetics of the sewer. One of the reasons that we wanted to do the sewer so badly, even though we didn't talk about it in the Kickstarter, or didn't promise it in the Kickstarter, was because of Onslaught. My personal favorite dungeon in Onslaught was the sewer. And it's just such a great environment for cool stuff.
I misunderstood. Teacher Norway's not competing in Little Dark.
Oh.
But you should. It'd be fun.
Now you have to, because Matt said you were.
Don't make a liar out of me.
Matt signed you up.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus. These eyeballs are no joke. Holy crap.
Yeah, so the sewer is a combination of us being irresponsible and also us just being in love with sewers.
Yeah. Two things that sound bad, but they're really great.
Go back to your face. I'm sure people are tired of my beardy face at this point.
Let's see. We'll go back to my less beardy face. There I am.
Maybe for future streams we'll have a... Oh, we actually had both pips working. I bet we'll get that working eventually. We just need to, like...
I just need to get a webcam
system
for my PC. Once I get a webcam for my PC, then it will be all good.
Excellent.
I gotta kill this guy. Man, this is tough. This is a bad room. There we go. Okay. And by bad, I mean good. It's difficult. There's a lot of stuff.
Good room, bad room. We have 16 fine people in here.
Hooray! Thank you for joining
Welcome!
us.
Is my wife in here? Yes, she is one of the 16. I mean...
Oh my god, 3 eyeballs. This is terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, 3 eyeballs is nasty. Because they've got such a broad range. Oh, you can. You can check out the viewer list. Very cool. Yay.
I'm literally dead again. Damn it.
Literally?
Literally dead. Undead.
Did you die?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, right when I asked that, I just saw it. The stream caught up. The game defeated you.
Oh man. I'm not defeated yet. I can still persist on in the realm of the dead.
You got a mimic, too.
I do. Well, he's dead now. Oh god, eyeballs. Jeez.
So do you think you're going to make this quest or no?
I have no idea. I don't even know if I'm going to make this room.
Awesome.
I think I will make this room, actually. Man, 3 eyeballs is tough. That is just some mean procedural generation.
The trick with eyeballs is staying very close to them because you want to just be able to set them off. If you can't... If you're far away from them at all, they're really nasty because basically the farther away you are, the longer of a width, like a broader attack they have, you know?
Right, yeah.
And when you're really close, you can just kind of like, almost like a spike trap, you can move up and just get in front of them, just enough to set them off, and then they'll start charging up, and you get to another side of them in a safe place and start hacking away at them.
Whew.
I like them a lot. I think that the eyes are really fun to fight.
They are. This is just a really nasty room for them because it's kind of like not a lot of room to move around. It also has spikes, mushrooms, and sewer spouts. And of course it's a dead end, which means that I didn't really need to go there.
The ultimate question, will we ever get to the crypt?
Probably not.
No, I don't think you're going to get to the crypt.
Wow. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Matt.
Will Geoff adopt the nickname Horse Blair?
How did that nickname come to happen?
If you haven't heard I think it was episode 52. Yeah, if you haven't heard that one, it started off and you were like, I'm Geoff Blair. not like Batman. You weren't like, I'm Geoff Blair. You were just like, you had a large horse in your throat.
A large horse. It was an equine of epic proportions.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh man, I get hit by poison. This is not good. This is really just.
Oh, as I'm watching, your health is creeping down.
Oh Jesus.
Poison.
Oh, this is another room I did not need to be in. Oh, where the hell am I? All right, let's get out of here. Yes, I think I'm gonna change my Twitter avatar to be a horse. Oh man.
There were probably a lot of cats meowing in Lostcast 53.
Oh my god, yeah, my cat was being so annoying. Although
Typically, the one meowing at you is Loki bothers you a lot, but the one who meows the most, I think, is Netflix.
Nephthys, her name is Nephthys.
I can't pronounce that.
Oh, thank the Lord, health potions. I can't afford the fire daggers, and I can't afford the compass. This is
Geoff,
it. What?
Fight the shopkeeper.
No! Are you kidding me?
Do it!
Are you kidding me? I could steal the fire daggers and get him.
I would just do the health potion if I were you.
Really?
I'd just buy that and be done with it.
Okay.
I play it safe. Oh no. This guy, you're a very risky Spelunky player.
I'm a super risky. I was about to do it. I was about to kill this guy. Actually, I was practicing my shopkeepers earlier today. Oh, it's another back-to-back shops. Interesting. Ooh, I got bread. Yay. That's helpful.
Are we going to make it so that when you eat bread and you're a skeleton, it doesn't heal you?
I don't know, maybe. Do we need any more punishment? I mean, it's thematically sound, but I don't know about the game design implications where, like, you can't heal as readily in the Realm of the Dead. I mean,
Yeah.
It's certainly something we could do, but is that something that we want to do?
I don't know.
Yes. I'm going to try not to set off these crazy bubbles. I really like the new animation for these bubbles. They look very, like, you know, like they're ready to pop and just face hurt all over you.
Interesting story. To me in my boring life. Probably not interesting in the real world, but I was on Twitter and I was posting just little vines because it's fun and easy. Who in the world was it? Someone was on Twitter and was asking if we could make them scale X and scale Y. And I was like, bam, here it is, you know.
Nice.
But yes, we can. I will post a link to that if I can find what in the world I'm even talking about. But I thought that was pretty cool because, like, you don't get much more open development than that, right?
Nope. Like someone ow! Oh no, I died.
Oh, I gotta see this. I get to watch it now. And the next, let's see how far behind I am. Oh, you so narrowly dodged that eye blast.
I know.
So okay, how far did you get that time? You were in the sewer.
Let's see. I got 28 rooms into the game.
Okay. How far away were you from the the quest you were trying to accomplish?
Well, let's see. I hadn't yet made it to the green chest in the sewer, and I was also dead. And the green chest in the sewer requires that you are alive to open it, so I was pretty far away. Let's
so
go
that
again.
quest is kind of a beast.
Yes. Let's see how much money do I have now. I have 1,500 gold now because I rescued a hostage while I was in the dungeon. So.
And each hostage is 250?
Each hostage is 500 right now, but those numbers might change.
Okay.
The pricing of all weapons in the game, or not all weapons, but the pricing of everything will probably be rebased at some point.
Okay. Yeah. There's quite a bit of work to do there.
Yes. I think Matt's going to stream it a little bit, perhaps.
Sure, yeah. Well, next time we're tired of your face, I will try. I will beat your. What are you going for now?
I don't know. What should I go for? Should I try for the quest again, or should I just see how far I can get?
Well, let's see. There's no way you're going to do the quest because you're bad.
Okay. Now it's on.
Okay, but next time you fail, I'm going to take a stab at it.
Okay.
And wait, which quest is this? This is the keys, and at the end you unlock a character?
Yes.
Which character do we have on that right now?
I believe it's Luna.
Yeah. Okay, so the quest is you get the key in the cemetery.
But you have to be dead.
But you have to be dead, and then you get to the chest in the sewer, but you have to be alive.
Which gives you another key.
And that key you can access in the sewer or in the crypt?
In the crypt.
So in the crypt, there's a chest, and in that chest is a feather, and the feather lets you cross a body of water to get to Luna. So it's like a 6-step, 3-zone quest.
Yes, it's very complicated.
And you're gonna fail miserably at it right now.
Man,
Yeah.
you are just, you're such a hater.
Ooh, Matroid. I like that. I could be called Matroid.
Okay.
I don't know if people know this about me, but I'm not a fan of the name Matt.
Really?
No, I hate it. I really hate Matthew. I shouldn't tell people that.
Oh man.
They just use it to poke me. They're like, "Ooh, he doesn't like it, huh?" No, it's just too common. That's all. I've had at one point in my life, I think I had 3 friends who were Matt, and I was like, "This sucks," you know.
Your Matts 1, 2, and 3. Oh man, it's.
And people wouldn't call me for some reason. They called my. I think it's because they called my brother Hackett. But they wouldn't call me Hackett. Anyway,
Everyone at Raptor.
Metroid's cooler.
I'll do Hackett. I guess because there was a pre-existing Matt, but he was also
not everybody,
not a Matt.
and also it's like I had to like almost insist on that, like correct people at times, but partially because there was another Matt there. What was the other thing? Oh, there was also Hacky who was there, and so calling me Hackett was bad. Anyway, these days I'm like I don't care because there's no good solution.
Right.
I just have a common name. There you go. Anyway, Wizard's Lizard, everybody.
That's right. Pre-order now.
Oh, I just kicked my cat in the face. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's what happens when you're underneath feet.
Does anybody want to see a cat? You can see a cat if you look at Tiny Matt.
Let's see. I'm gonna focus Matt. Oh god, that's a huge cat face.
This one's Lunchbox. Are you a Lunchbox? Oh, kitty. Oh, that is a big face. Oh.
Okay. Oh god, ow.
Okay, anyway.
This is not a very nice room. Lots of spikes.
I'm almost out of Blue Day coffee.
Oh no. What we do? Ow.
Ooh, that's a tricky chest. So next time we stream, how are we gonna have me be seeing the live stream and not the delayed stream, so I can commentate on time?
That's a good question. I don't know. Because you are in Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, I'm bad at answering questions. Let's see. Josue asks, is that tween function part of Gin, or is it from tween.js? And I'll say, it is part of Gin.
Everything.
Tween is all Gin all the time, baby.
At the moment, we only use 2 external libraries. One is require.js for module dependencies.
Yep.
And the second is howler.js for web audio API.
Howler.js, yeah. Cool.
Oh my god.
Geoff, do you like your name?
Yeah.
Josue. You do?
Well, I like it when people pronounce it correctly. Because
Ah.
my whole life I've been getting like Joffrey, Geoff, Godfrey, Joffrey.
Godfrey.
Yeah, Godfrey. It's true. I had a teacher in like 2nd or 3rd grade who called me Godfrey. And I was like,
You just stuck a D in there, huh?
there's no D. There's no D in my name.
Geoff.
Geoff.
Well, I'm glad you like it, but the pronunciation stuff must not be too fun.
I don't know. It doesn't really bother me because it's been something that has been going on since the dawn of time. Relative
My
to
wife
me.
is Andrea, and she doesn't give a shit. You can call her Andrea. You can call her Penelope.
Penelope.
You can call her Steven.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna call her Steven from now on.
It goes over really well.
Oh yeah, my co-founder Matt and his wife Steven.
She's like, that's whatever. We could do an easier quest for you, Geoff, if you're having a hard time with this this big man quest.
No. I'm doing great. I don't know what
You
you're
can
talking
do the
about.
Lance quest.
I could do the Lance quest. I might do both. How about that?
Whoa! Can you? Let's see. Can you do both there? So if you can get the Lance, no problem, in the cemetery. You can take that to the sewer. Or wait. No, yeah. You just basically just take that to the crypt. Although I don't think we finished that quest.
No.
What is the next step there?
Ow.
Oh, the demon key.
I'm getting roughed up by these bats.
No, I think that quest all works. I think it's just missing graphics.
Oh, that's great. I'll try it out then. We'll see how far I can
Yeah, we will.
get. Yeah, we will.
We'll see how far you don't get.
We'll see how if I make it past this wolf mini boss, who just loves to charge at me.
Fun fact: right now he is just a fire elemental with 200 hit points.
Yes. Fun fact: we are lazy.
Oh, and he doesn't explode on impact. Is the other part of that.
Well, what's the difference between the fire elemental and the wolf?
Say again.
What's the difference between a fire elemental and a wolf, besides exploding on impact?
Fire elementals are regular monsters in the crypt, and they have the same behavior you're seeing right now with this monster that will eventually be a werecat. And the only difference is that they explode on impact. And the werecat also has a lot of extra hit points because it's a mini boss. And you're gonna do something else with that behavior eventually. Did you have any ideas for that?
No, not yet. But well,
Yeah.
I kind of did, but I'm fighting the boss right now, so I can't think.
Maybe I'm trying to distract you.
Maybe. I have a one-track mind, and I can either talk and/or beat the boss. Actually, not and/or. It's or beat the boss. This is actually much more difficult without the boomerang. I'm really sad that I don't have the boomerang at the moment because I am probably going to die.
Yeah, I'm really sad for you too.
Yeah, I'm sure that you are. At the very least, it's going to take me a lot longer to kill this guy.
Here's a fun fact about the Skeleton King. It is 100% placeholder artwork.
That's right. No, that's not true. The spike ball is not placeholder anymore.
Oh, that's true. His chain and the spike ball and chain is all production except for where the chain connects with the entity. We're going to do something with that eventually.
Are we?
Yes, because it looks like butt, and I won't have it in my game. It's you see how it's like clipped?
Yeah. Ow, Jesus.
So what I know what I'm going to do. I just haven't done it yet. Like everything else in this freaking game, I'm going to put some kind of overlay on top of where the chain connects with the monster graphic.
That's a good idea.
Maybe like a handle, or like he'll have a gauntlet or something. Anyway, I haven't even started on his graphics. He's going to be a zombie warlord. So he'll look like these purple dudes, except he's going to have a bunch of probably like spiky armor and stuff. I can't wait to draw him, honestly. That's going to be fun.
I can't wait to have you drawn him. Let's see.
It's been so long. I don't know why. I just haven't been on my tablet in a month. I think I've just been overwhelmed with everything else going on.
So this guy is at like 20% health, and I'm at 9 hit points. Who thinks I'm gonna die? Oh god, I'm at 4 hit points.
Can I raise my hand?
No. You don't get a vote.
I don't get a vote?
No.
So who all thinks Jeff's gonna die at this boss?
Show of hands.
Whiskey Girl thinks you can do it.
Nice. See? I like the confidence.
A vote of confidence, yes. I am going to politely disagree and say, you're going to die!
Man, do you see all these skeletons in the room? If I die, this is going to be very,
Oh,
very
yeah,
painful.
you're going to be in a world of hurt if you actually lose that remaining 4 hit points. He'll die, but will he die?
That's right. I probably won't die.
No, I don't think he'll die. I think he'll soft die.
Which is actually fine, because I kind of want to die so I can go back and get the
Lance.
and stuff.
Cool.
But I want to not have to deal with all these skeletons because, you know, skeletons suck. That's right. 4 hit points to spare. I did it.
Curious Ken has joined us.
Hooray!
We need like a a new watcher has joined the channel.
That's right. A new challenge.
Like a new challenger.
Ooh, triple dagger, yeah.
Oh, triple dagger. Triple daggers, it feels really rare. It's very fun.
It is very fun, yes. I think we're going to be adding some crit to the daggers too, which will make this actually even more fun. So now I'm going to traverse back through the world of the dead real quick. Or not through the world of the dead. I'm still alive at the moment.
Go back to your face since you're at a moment where you're not fighting in trouble or anything.
So there's the pinnacle, so I gotta remember where that is. Alright, here's the room with this guy. So I think it's this grave. No. Is it this grave? Yes, there it is. Okay, so there's a special zombie, a dead zombie in one of the graves. Oh, now I have to kill myself though. Okay, well, let's go get the key first. Whew. That could have been bad.
I like the white zombie.
I'll have the white zombie. He's great.
Oh, that spike trap's in a horrible place.
This is really bad, yeah.
I thought there were buffers around the doors to prevent hazards from appearing too close.
I thought that too, but you know.
Did you write that code?
Yes, I did.
That must be it.
I ran into those spikes on purpose, by the way.
Did you now?
Just so everyone knows.
Yeah. Well, all my bugs are on purpose.
Yeah, absolutely they are. Triple dagger is too weak. I agree with Cheers Philip. The crit we actually added into the latest beta, but it's not really being utilized yet. We added the ability for weapons to crit, and so I think we're going to be adding that ability to the daggers because daggers do need a little bit of a damage buff.
We've talked a lot about how the daggers are kind of hard to design just because of the math behind the gameplay. So we use the base 10. A monster takes 1 hit, it has 10 health. Your sword is what you start with, that deals 10 damage. And your player has an order of magnitude more health than that. The player has 100 health. And we spent some time talking about that. We could have gone, like, say, the D20 route, where it's more like you start 20 hit points, like Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, stuff like that. And everything, what that does is it kind of forces your numbers to be very small. And it, like, puts a cap on certain things. Like, a step up, even just 1 point of damage is quite significant at that point. But even at base 10, what we did is, like, so daggers dealing 5 damage each time, that means a zombie at 20 health will take 4 hits to kill, right? And if you raise that, so, like, we're like, okay, daggers feel too weak now, they kind of suck. So we raise that to, say, 7 or 8 damage. It doesn't really affect the amount of hits the zombie takes that much, because the zombie has only 20, so it's all divisible by that. Anyway, we spent a lot of time on it, and it's like, to get the right feeling is really difficult, probably because we may have made some mistakes early on.
What are you talking about? We never make mistakes.
We never make mistakes. That's my rambly brain dump of that, but yeah. I don't know. Daggers definitely, they were really fun before, but the problem was, like, they were fun because they were OP, you know?
Right, yeah, they were too good. They were too fun.
So they're kind of in this weird area now where they're a little bit too gimped, so we want to give them something, make them feel fun again, you know? Anyway.
So I got the green key, and I got the lance, and I'm alive, so doing good.
Can we do a speed run?
We'd have to time it.
Yeah, we don't have any timing tools built into the game yet. We can't both stream gameplay right now, can we?
No, we have to, like... Ow. Not cool. Not cool, spike trap. Oh god, where is this? There he is. Oh, man. There's, like, one of these guys in the corner. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Man, this...
Cheers Philip asks, could you have the middle dagger deal double damage? We could, but that one would require a code change. So the way our items work right now is it's really just a JSON object. It's like a bag of data, like Geoff talks about on the podcast all the time.
Ow.
And what determines how a item spawns its projectiles, say in the case of triple daggers where it spawns 3 daggers, that is just a setting on the item, just a bag of data. It's called spawn pattern. So for double daggers, its spawn pattern is V, and it shoots off in these, like, double dagger pattern, right? For most things, it's just default, like a sword just throws, and that's all. And then for triple daggers, I think it's called triple shot or something. But basically, we don't have support for, like, N number of types of objects, say like an array, or basically we don't have the ability to have more than one type of object be spawned by a weapon. Off the top of my head, what we could do in that case is we could have a dagger, a special dagger that immediately spawns 2 daggers next to it, like these missiles that kind of branch off after it's thrown, like it spawns its own children.
Right,
That's something we could do, but yeah, maybe. So anyway, the long-winded answer is maybe. That sounds pretty cool.
I think the way we might do that is that, I mean, I don't know, it'd be interesting if the middle dagger always did more damage, because then you can aim it But oh my god, look at all these skeletons. That's not cool.
I can't see them. I want to see them.
So I was in the top half of a map, and like there was a skeleton spawner in the bottom half, and it was just like pumping out skeletons the whole time. I was running around the
Oh,
top.
I see. Wow, they're overlapping an awful lot. I thought flocking would shove them around more.
Maybe. I tried to make some fixes of flocking, so maybe I messed something up. We'll see. The flocking code is actually pretty broken in a lot of ways, so I made some fixes, and I don't think they flock quite as far now, but I can change that.
Did you say it's pretty broken right now? I made some fixes?
I said it could be broken. Because I made so well. I fixed some other problems. Like I was fixing like the teleporting. I may have inadvertently broken it in different ways.
I'm just breaking your balls.
Yeah, you're a jerk.
It's not working because I fixed it.
This is what I have to deal with, folks, on a daily basis. This is why this game is never finished.
You have the worst job ever.
Ooh, poison ring, and lava dagger. Oh, and health potion. This is interesting. What to do? What to do? What to do?
What are you gonna go with?
I think I might attack this guy.
Because all of his stuff is too good.
Yes, I want it all.
You can't remotely afford that elixir.
No.
Do it, dude.
Oh, I did. I did.
Oh, okay. I'm behind. What in the world is lava blade or lava dagger right now?
I don't
even
know. It kind of sucks. I'm kind of upset that I picked it up.
You could just pick your lance up again.
I could, but the lance is actually pretty weak as well.
I think the lance is just a spear.
It is, yeah. It actually might be better in this case. Man, I'm getting roughed up by this guy. Oh, God.
I knew you would.
Oh, yeah?
What about the middle dagger being two daggers with exactly the same velocity and position?
Well, the problem with that is that we have this like idea of a grace period. So when monsters take damage, they immediately have an immunity. Ah, I died.
Yes!
I killed the shopkeeper, though.
What got you? An axe?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well,